Very good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay, what is the date today?
Date also don't know.
Okay. I hope by seeing this chart, you have known what I am going to teach. What is the topic I am going to teach today? Tenses. What is tense? What is tense? It is a time of action. It is a time of action we would have made in past or present or in future. So this tense is divided into three subparts: present tense, past tense, and future tense. These three tenses. We are going to learn in detail about these tenses. First, what is the meaning of past tense? What is the meaning of past tense? Action which is done in past. This past tense is divided into four parts: simple past, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. I got it out. Why we have to use these tenses? What is the reason we have to use tense? Can anyone say? How we can frame a sentence? We can frame the sentence using these tenses. The way, whether it is happened in past or present or in future, the way how we have to speak, these tenses will show us how to speak. Now I wrote the subtopics of past tense. In the same way, we can know about other topics, present tense and future tense also. And we have some structures for this. What is the structure here for simple past? Subject plus V2 plus object. What is V2 here? Verb in second form. It is the past tense. Verb in second form is past tense. Subject. What we covered as subject? Names. It may be nouns or pronoun. Noun or pronoun will come under subject. And whatever the action they are doing, it is verb, and the remaining sentence is object. What is the structure of past continuous? Subject plus was or were plus before. What is before here? Before is
V1 plus ing.
V1 plus
Ing.
ing. Next, what is the structure of past perfect?
Subject plus
Subject plus
had plus
had plus
V3 plus
V3 plus
object.
What is V3 here? Past participle. V3 is past participle. What is another name of V4? V4 another name is present participle. V4 another name is present participle. Next, what is the structure of past perfect continuous?
Subject plus
Subject plus had been
plus V1.
V4 plus object. For continuous tense, compulsory we should use V4, that is V1 plus I. Now I want to say one example. I taught grammar. What is I here? I is subject. What is taught? It is a verb form. It is in second form. That means it is in past tense. What is the present tense of taught? Teach. object. Object here is grammar. I was teaching grammar. In the same way, past perfect. Subject plus had plus V3 plus object. What is the subject? I. Here compulsory we should use this
Had.
helping verb had. Had plus V3. V2 is taught. V3 is also
Taught.
Grammar. Grammar is object. Next class, past perfect continuous. What is the structure of past perfect continuous? Subject plus had been plus V4 plus object. Subject is I, had been,
Teaching grammar.
V4 is
Teaching
teaching
grammar.
grammar. In this way, we can frame sentences for every tense. Now I said about past tense. In the same way, here we have about present tense and future tense. Here we can see this present tense is divided into simple present, present continuous, present perfect and present perfect continuous. What is the structure of simple present tense? Now coming to present tense. Present tense is divided into four. Simple present, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. Here also we have some structures for this tense. Simple present, subject plus V1 we can use SOS for some and plus object. First let me explain you about simple present subject. If there is I, we, you, they, he, she, it. Singular nouns, plural. These are some of the pronouns we use for subject. Here singular noun is nothing but names. Names of some person. And these are the pronouns we use and here we have plurals. This is plural noun. For these words, just we have to use verb in the first form. But for he, she, it and singular nouns, we should use V1 plus S or it. For example, if there is a word eat, verb is eat. We can say I eat breakfast. Here he eats. Here we should use yes. Why we have to use yes? For singular we should use yes. For plural we should use eat. Even though here I is singular, we should use eat here. Okay? Now according to this, say one sentence for simple present. Say one sentence using any verb with simple present tense.
He writes a letter. He writes a letter.
Okay.
Writes. He writes.
Watch. Watch is one verb. You can use watch and you can frame a sentence for this. Okay, let me say. Here if it is we, if we use we watch television. She watches television. If it is children, plural. Children is plural. So we can use children watch television. For singulars, it is child or a name. Ram watches television. In this way, we should use this S or ES for simple present. Next is present continuous. The structure of present continuous is subject plus is and are plus V4 plus object. As you already know, V4 followed with am, I am, and are. We are, you are, they are, children are. You should use are for these words. So, one example I want to write here for simple present. They play hockey. They play hockey. It is for simple present, and present continuous is
They are playing hockey.
they followed with
Or
are, and before is
playing.
play before is playing. Last object is hockey. In the same way, present perfect, the structure is subject plus have or has plus be3 plus object. Subject here is they. They follows with
Have.
have. For this way, we are using given noun. We should use I, we, you, they, and plural nouns. We should use have. He, she, it, and similar nouns. We should use has. They have. B3 is
Played.
play. B3 is
Played.
play. And last is present perfect continuous. The structure is subject plus have been
Or has been.
plus before plus object. Here the subject is they have. Here we should not use have or has, only we should use have. Been before is playing. If it is he, she, it also we should use she have been. We should not use she has been. And next is future continuous. Next is future tense. Simple future. Future continuous. Future perfect. Future perfect. Continuous. Simple future. Structure is subject plus. For future, as you already know, we should use will or shall. Plus V1 plus object. Will or shall is there, so we should use V1 object. And one more thing, for I and we should use shall. Only for these two words we should use shall. We can use will also here, not a problem. But we can use shall only for I and we. And for remaining, we should use will. Next, future continuous. Subject plus will be plus before plus object. Future perfect. Subject plus will have plus V3 plus object. Future perfect continuous. Subject plus will have been plus before plus object. Now, one sentence. She will run well. She will run well. It is a simple future. Future continuous. What is the subject here? She. Will is helping verb. Run is verb in first form, and here it is object. Future continuous. Subject. Subject is she. What we have to use? Will be.
Running.
Before of run is
Running.
running. Well, run. And one more is there. B5. What is B5?
Runs.
Runs. What is the future perfect structure? Subject plus will have plus V3 plus object. Here subject is she. She followed by will have. And V3 here is run. Well, next future perfect continuous. She, this one, will have been running. Well, running is V4. These are the structures. And we have a rule. All these rules to identify or to keep in mind will be very difficult. So we have some techniques to learn these rules. Let us see what are. Just I'm writing the short forms. Simple present, simple past, simple future, present continuous, past continuous, future continuous, present perfect, past perfect, future perfect, present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, future perfect continuous. Simple present structure is subject plus V1 plus S or ES plus object. This S or ES is just optional, only we have to use only for some. Past perfect already is past, so the subject and object remains the same. Just we should add V2. Subject plus V2 plus object. For future, we should use will or shall. Subject plus will or shall plus V1. We should use V1 plus object. And for this continuous tense, we should use only V4. Continuous is V4. That means verb plus ing form. Subject plus verb plus ing form is V4 plus object. Here for present, the words which we use for present are is, am, are. Is, am, are the words which we use for present tense. Next for past tense in the same way, subject plus was or were. Was is used for singular, were is used for plural. V4 plus object. Future continuous, subject plus will be. B forms are these words. So will be plus V4 plus object. Here in continuous tense, this V4 will be common. Just we should remind these words. And next is present perfect, subject plus have or has plus V3 plus object. Here present perfect tense compulsory should be in V3 form. All three tenses it should be in V3 form. Present tense we have to use have or has. Past tense we should use had plus object. For future tense, subject plus will have plus V3 plus object. In the same way, present perfect continuous. For this is perfect and this is continuous. We should mix both and we should write. Not this one and this one we should write. Subject plus have or has. Have or has we use in perfect. So here also we should use plus been. Been is added more here. And continuous means we should use V4 plus object. In the same way, subject plus had been plus V4 plus object. Future perfect continuous, subject plus will have been plus V4 plus object. Here this been and V4 is for perfect continuous. For present, for perfect tense, this V3 is common. For continuous, V4 is common. And here nothing common is there. But there is V1, V2 and will or shall plus V1. And we will use one sentence and we can frame the sentences for all these tenses. Say one example, say at least one verb. Anyone verb? Sit. simple present. Let us use Roshan. Roshan is the name for everything. We use the same name. V1. What is the V1 we are using here? Sit. Roshan is singular, so we should add yes. Sits on chair. Roshan sits on chair. In the same way, simple past. Subject is Roshan. What is the V2 of sit? Sat. And object is on chair. Next is simple future. Subject is Roshan. Roshan, we can use will or shall. Plus V1. Sit on chair. Roshan will sit on chair. Present continuous. Subject is Roshan. Roshan is followed with is, am or are. It is singular, so we should use is. Am is used only for I. Roshan is, before is sitting on chair. In the same way, past continuous. Subject is Roshan. Roshan was or was singular. For singular, we should use was. Roshan was sitting on chair. Future continuous. Subject is Roshan. Will be sitting on chair. Present perfect. Subject is Roshan. Roshan follows with have or has. Singular, we use has. Roshan has. V3. What is the V3 of sit? Sit itself. Roshan has sit on chair. Past perfect. Subject is Roshan had sit on
chair.
chair. Future perfect. Subject is Roshan will have. V3 is sit. Object is on chair. Present perfect continuous. Subject is Roshan. Have or has we should use?
Have.
Has. B. B4 of sit is sitting on chair. Past perfect continuous. Subject Roshan had been sitting on
Chair.
chair. Future perfect continuous. Subject is Roshan will have been sitting on chair. This is the brief about all 12 tenses. So one sentence we can change in 12 forms according to the situation. This one will be happening in present, past, future. This is present tense which is happening continuously at the time of speaking. So this is we are using V4. In the same way it is in past tense. This is will be in future tense. The same way all tenses are